we're going to put a headlight in a flashlight.
This is a disclaimer. Although I am not a doctor, I'm an experienced nurse and I need to inform you of the side effects that may result from watching this channel. Impromptu project starting, ambiguous thinking, sarcasm, randomness.
This is my rigid cordless LED flashlight. It's just not very bright, so I'm going to see if we can brighten it up. Alright, so this is how we got it wired up. We got the ground here, and we got our power here. So the only way we get power is when the switch is on. Now I already hooked this up at the, I should check this before, I hooked this up after the computer board, and there's just not enough volts to turn the headlight on. So we're going to hook it up to the 18 volts here and ground here, and now we have a switch. Alright, here we go. Holy smokes, that's bright. It is smoking, it is so hot. Now with that headlight being so bright and so hot, it's just not going to work. So we're going to adjust here and try a different way. If you don't know what size a wire is, let's see if we can focus in on this. This has been used a little bit. So we go from like 10 gauge down to like 20 gauge is the smallest. And if you really don't know what size wire you're cutting, just start with a bigger one. This obviously is way too big, but it never hurts to start that big. See, that was too big. That was just the right size. Okay? That's an 18 gauge wire. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to heat shrink these two ends. There we go. Alright, you can see that this flashlight has been through quite a bit. I've tried to plastic weld nut back in there, and you can see where it started to fail is where I over tightened the screws. It split the plastic. Oh, look, see. Yeah, it's not working anymore. So I'm gonna do the right thing, and I'm just gonna drill straight through, put a bolt and nut on it to hold this drill together, because it has been very badly abused over the years. It definitely needs more strengthening, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so I went and I drilled through this flashlight in the locations where there was no more meat to grab onto with the screw. Now we can put it together with mismatched fasteners. That's something everybody enjoys working on when they go to take something apart, is random size and random shape fasteners. Get you in a good mood. But it's what we got today, so that's what we're doing today. So real crude, but got it together. And it's gonna look like this. We're done. Well, as usual, I skipped a few steps while recording work I did on this flashlight. So let's take a step back and see if I can show you what I did, or what was done. So this LED light came from one of my older headlamps, and the band was wore out, so I repurposed it onto here. I just drilled a small hole to get the wires through, and then I use my hot glue gun to secure the wires and protect them, and then obviously I soldered them and heat shrink the wire. Here you can, and the reason this was able to work is that I removed the computer chip that this had going to the battery pack. So with the battery pack removed and the computer chip, this actually was able to operate just right off of, directly from here, piggybacking on this light. So, but here you can see there's some extra wires I did. I tried wiring up a third one, and for whatever reason that just didn't work. So there you go. That's what I did. And now the flashlight works better than ever. I bet you didn't know it, but this tool is 3 tools in one. Let me show you how. It does flathead. It does Phillips. It does torque bits on this exact size. There you have it, folks. You seen it here firsthand. This tool can do it all. Don't subscribe, okay? Don't. I mean, you could hit a like button, but don't subscribe. I mean, really? Until something else breaks, we'll see you later.